Good morning. We're now live. I wouldn't call this day 2. I'm calling it day 4 because that's what it is. We're deliberately not doing something every day because I want you to see improvement. I've got improvement already, and I'll tell you about that a bit later, Rick. But I'm anxious to get going. So what are we going to get up to today?
Let's get going. How did you achieve? What was your times? Where did you get to? Your walks?
So I went to walk to my park, walked around 3 times and walked back again. I varied it a little bit because, I wanted to do something useful. Like I needed to pick up some stuff from a chemist or stuff like that. But it started off, my first time was 31 minutes. The following day I did it, I tried to do it a bit faster. Managed to get it down to 29 and a half, I think it was. And then the third day, I thought I'd return to what I did in the first day. But I actually ended up being halfway between the two. So it was about 30 minutes. It's about 3.8 kilometers doing the walk I did. Cool. And I saw some good heart. I'm wearing my Fitbit thing, and I saw some good heart rate movement. Maybe I put some detail in the notes, but I was seeing heart rate peaking at about 128, I think,
That's
which
good.
was, which is okay. We'll get it higher. I wasn't too breathless at the end of all that. And I felt great, and I don't mind. It is important health issue, so I don't mind talking about this live. I don't want to embarrass you, Rick, but the best benefit I've got right now is that I was taking a laxative every day because of problems with passing, going to the loo. Since I've started doing this regular brisk walking, I haven't needed any of that. So I've ditched that already, and I'm all for ditching medication when I can. So that's already a big thing for me, Rick. So we're going in the right direction, definitely.
Yeah, in our bodies, we've got the heart that pumps the blood around. Everybody thinks everything else is pumped around, but your lymphatic system, for your immune system, that's pumped around every time, more around. And the same for the digestive system. Yeah, it's got the heart, the blood's going through it, but the more you move around, the more things are moving naturally. So yeah.
We've got now, I don't know, you're obviously out in the park, so your signal is coming and going a little bit. Maybe it's a bit windy out there, Rick, but we'll stick with you.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a good spot to show you some step ups and things, the more remote spots. I'll go back into the open bit, might get a bit of wind.
Oh, right, okay.
But all good effort so far. I mean, there's your benchmark. That's now.
Yeah.
Will you be doing that walk daily?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Definitely. So when you do, just don't rush the next one.
Okay.
So don't rush the next one. It's not for a time, but it's just. But when you get to a corner that you can do a little bit of exercise. So you can go all the way down. That's fine. Press ups and sit ups. Okay. So it's wet today. That's why I was trying to find a bit. I'll go back out into the wind, but it's wet. So what I did when I was at your stage, getting fit again, is find a bench to do my exercises on. So I'm not actually laying on the floor. There's a bench up here in a minute. So you can do your exercises on the bench.
And I can replicate that with a chair where I am.
Yeah. Getting lost now. So and to start with, the bench will help. So if you're doing a press up, like a bench in the park or a chair in the park, anything to lean against. So you're doing a decline press up. So your hands feet, which is easier to start with, which is what we want to get you motivated. And then squats, you can go down, put your bum on the bench and stand up again. And then when you do your sit-ups, you can do your sit-up on the bench. So you're not actually laying on the floor, if that makes sense.
It does, yeah. It does.
You're still there?
I'm still there. Are you still there? So
when you go out, so when you go out, try and do 10 of each. And you say you walk around the park 3 times?
Yeah.
Yeah, so every time you go around the park, even if you convert it to stuff, it's 5, 10, it's up to you. Every time you go past that same point, just do a quick few exercises. So, let's come over here. So we've got just a simple bench there. Not ideal on the phone, but laying down on the bench, you can do just some sit-ups. If you're doing sit-ups, put your hand on your knee and just raise to your elbows if you can, and back down again. So that way, so raise to your elbows. Do just a little stomach crunch. But I'm doing that on the bench, so I'm not getting wet.
Yeah, yeah.
Likewise, just coming down, putting your bum to the seat, standing up, 10 of those. And then obviously can't do a one-handed press up, but from there, an incline press up, so feet are on the floor. And there, so you've got a bench. One, it makes it a bit easier for a restarter like yourself, and then 2, you're not getting dirty on the floor. When we get a bit more dirt and grittiness, then when it's drier, every time you get to that same corner, you can do it on the floor. But we're just incorporating a bit more exercise and get that cardiovascular system going a bit more to get you fitter.
Okay.
That makes sense.
And I do that while I'm doing my walk, do I? Integrate it with my walk?
Yes. So, the first time round, when you get to the park, the first, wherever abouts on the walk you like, but that is your training spot.
Right.
So wherever that bench is, just do 10, go around the park, do another 10. If you go around again, if you can manage 3 times, brilliant. If you can't, 2 times, then head home. So you're doing your walk and a bit more.
Yeah. Right. So let me just see if I remember that now. So squats and sit-ups lying on the bench. And the other thing, what was the third one, Rick?
Press-ups.
Press-ups, that's it.
Press-ups.
Okay. And I use the seat of the bench.
You can use the seat, whatever's easiest, whatever you can manage at the moment, and maintain the same. So it doesn't be overly hard because you'll just start, and then you can go from the back of the bench to the seat of the bench to the floor. Whatever works at your.
I'm going to incorporate them in. It's easier for me because I do it early in the morning, so not many people get to see me, Rick. So I'll be out there tomorrow doing the first thing. And then when we leave the live today, I'm going to try this out at home. First of all, just using a chair instead of the bench.
Yes.
I'm doing the same thing there.
Don't make it overly hard for yourself at the moment. Just doing movement is better than what you did yesterday. Does that make sense? So we're just introducing it. It will get harder, don't worry. But as we're going in, let's ease in.
All right. Okay. Yes, because I did find that when I was doing my walking, I kept loading in extra walks and extra things I was doing, just because I wanted to do more and whatever, which is good, isn't it?
It is good, but we don't want to peak too hard and then that's hard and then start avoiding days. Let's just keep it easy, but progressively get better.
Yeah. Okay. Right. I'm with you on that one. Thank you very much. Right, so we have. We'll keep to the 10 o'clock now, just so that everybody who's joining us knows that it's only 15 minutes and can move on with their day. But these exercises you've just given me now, these are things that most people could could get involved with quite easily, I'm guessing.
Yeah, most definitely. They're the most basic exercise. Down, picking things up off the floor. Make sure you full bend your legs forwards at the hips. Press ups. That's always good for the party. And then sit up to the core. So you're getting the whole body in there just with them simple.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Right, I'll just remind people as we go. Remember, the reason I'm doing this is because I've got over type 2 diabetes. I've reversed it. And when Rik and I did an interview a while ago now, Rik challenged me to get me out. I'll share with you sometime before our next session, and I'm really quite enjoying it.
Good.
You have a great day. You in?
Andrew, take care.
It'll be on Monday now.
Are you happy Easter Monday? I am.
Yeah, that's fine. It's a bank holiday, but exercise doesn't need to stop for bank holiday, does it?
Right. Well done.
Okay.
Take care. See you then. Thank you.
Have a good day. Cheers. Bye. Bye. For the exercise, and I'll see you all on Monday. Have a great Easter, whatever you're up to. Bye.